trust everyone is well and welcome to day 3. Yes, you made it to day 3 and I'm seeing such excitement coming through. And remember, those that obviously leave, it means that you are not looking to change your financial situation. You're not looking to explore things that's out there at the moment because life is tough, right? So we know that obviously it's normal for people to leave. Why? They might be going through something, they might be overwhelmed, but remember, you are one step away from a point of view. Reach out to our team. You have our customer service division. I am also supporting you as you go along this journey, right? And at the end of the day, you also have that school community, right? So if you are struggling with something, don't give up, right? At the end of the day, you're always going to obviously need help, and it's okay, right? Just reach out to us. Our team is there. So at the end of the day, we are so chuffed and looking forward to obviously going forward. Today is going to be exciting, right? I see that you guys have filled in your forms. I know exactly what type of income you're looking to make. I know what type of strengths you have from a point of how many followers and all of that. So that is obviously important for the long term, right? For us to assist you, right? So that we can bring more training in the school community to help you, right? And that is what SANFM is all about, is creating SANFM families so that we can empower you, obviously, from that point of view. But today is going to be exciting, right? Today is all about the different business units that we have and how you can make income from that, right? So obviously, before we get started, your TikTok account, if you don't have 1,000 followers, you cannot put your website link in your bio, right? So what we're going to do now, we are going to get you to firstly watch that video of how to start a new TikTok account and obviously just upgrade it to business. So that's what we're wanting to do. Why? Because you get 30 days free on the business account so that you can put your link in the bio. If your link is not in the bio, you're going to keep messaging people to, here's the link, they can't click on it, it's not a clickable link. So we advise you to upgrade it to business so that obviously it's free for 30 days, and please watch this video.
Open the TikTok app, tap Sign Up. You'll find this at the bottom of the screen or when you tap the profile icon in the bottom right. Select Use Phone or Email, choose your preferred method. Phone number, enter your number and receive a verification code. Enter your birthday, required to verify age, must be 13 plus, and then create a strong password. Choose a username that suits your brand or business. You can customize it now or later. Then your sign-up has been completed. After you have successfully created your account, go to your profile. Tap the profile icon in the bottom right corner. Tap the menu in the top right corner. Then tap Settings and Privacy. Tap Account. Select Switch to Business Account. Select the next buttons for all the other steps. Choose your category that best fits your brand. For example, food and beverage, education, retail, etc. After that, you can add a profile picture and your bio. Then select Confirm and skip the business registration option as well. Once that is completed, then you have successfully created your TikTok business account.
So obviously, welcome back. Obviously, you have watched that video. Please don't stress. At the end of this, you can reach out. We're going to teach you, obviously, get the help from our side to obviously get you to upgrade to the business account. And as I mentioned, purely TikTok. Why? Because that's the go-to. That's the one that's going to send your videos out. That's the one that you can do TikTok lives. You cannot do TikTok lives until you get 500 followers or more, and you cannot put your link in the bio until you're on 1,000 followers. So on that note, I want you to stay active, right? When you put out a video, and you should be putting out videos already. Why? Because you need to test the waters. You need to see if this is for you. You need to see how easy it is. Even though you're not getting commission yet, but your commission is going to be waiting, right? Because then you know, hey, I better upgrade because obviously there's a commission waiting, right? So at the end of the day, this is what you want to do. So once you put out a video, you're basically going to comment immediately. You're going to pick a heart so that TikTok algorithm, it works in this manner, right? When you put out the video, you need to reply quick. And remember, it must be short videos, less than 16 seconds. And if you're talking to a following, you can have it more than that because obviously the following ones is followers and they will watch longer videos, right? So pin always call to action on your videos. But obviously at the end of the day, you should obviously put there, join our free 5-day challenge if you're wanting to obviously start your own business from home, you're wanting to obviously create extra income on the various different business niches, all of that. But I want you to start using ChatGPT, right? So you're going to start going to chatgpt.com, right? And at the end of the day, you are going to start exploring ChatGPT, so that when tomorrow's fourth day, I'm going to teach you how to prompt ChatGPT to get you your script for obviously the teleprompter where you can just read off the screen. But for now, I want you just to do off the cuff type of videos and look at other people's videos and do the same, right? So obviously we're going to make you update your bio now, obviously, because you can, when you upgraded your to the business, you can now put your link in the bio, right? So that is what one of the tasks that you need to do today. And remember, that link is to your key to earning income. Without anyone clicking on the link, our system will never know that you brought the client to us, right? And obviously keep posting the content as I mentioned, and I'm going to keep repeating this, right? It's from the good hours is 8:30 to 9 o'clock in the morning, or from 12:30 to 1:30 in the afternoon, or 1, and then in the evening from 5:30 to 6. That's a good time, right? So at the end of the day, we want to capture leads, right? And each and every one is going to get a website, right? You're going to get a website when you upgrade obviously to a membership, and that website is going to capture leads. Now leads equals income, because the system will automate. If you have a domain name, will send out emails, right? So at the end of the day, our focus is to capture the leads and engage, right? So remember, our system, which is System IO, will automate the emails and all of that. So we do all of that for you, right? What is important is don't stress, because the technical stuff is handled from our side. Now remember, you're on the 5-day challenge, and obviously we want to now let you know your job is not marketing the memberships. Your job, the memberships gives you a license to market all our different business units, and that's something I want you to get in your head. Why? Because there's a lot of programs out there that is scam, in a sense of like you have to recruit people, right? We're not about that, right? Our membership is a license for you to market all the different business units that you are wanting to market, and at the same time, right, it has the memberships have benefits from a career path. It has benefits from certificates that we give, so there is tangible value that's in it, right? That's the key difference, right? We don't want like out there's pyramids or this or that. Here, you can choose not to market the memberships. You can choose just the business units on its own, right? And at the end of the day, I'm going to go into this because I want you to realize that the number one business is training that you can market absolutely immediately. The voucher, the 5,999 and voucher, $6,000 voucher, you can market that, and obviously people pay a registration fee. You're going to make commission on that. When they upgrade to a bursary, or you take the bursary opportunity immediately, if you are in the membership, you're going to create a recurring income and immediate income, because they pay a deposit, plus they're going to pay off monthly, or they pay the whole fee up front, and you'll be smiling. So obviously we had a 7-day challenge before. Now we got the 5-day challenge, and we're making it more easier for you, right? So the school community is your go-to, right? And as you've seen before, I mean, you would have seen the growth yourself, because you are now in the school community, right? And if you go to members, you would have seen from the time that you join, this was maybe 2,650 when you join, and obviously it's increasing on a daily basis. So that means you're at the right place. At the end of the day, we are on a journey as a community, as a SANFM family, so that everyone can help everyone else by motivation. Like if you're new, hello, I'm a new and happy to be part of the team. We're going to be inspiring each other in this, and that, I think, for what people are paying and what they're getting, it's something really amazing, right? Because remember, the 5-day free challenge unlocks your understanding of SANFM, right? So just going back to the slide, so the community is important. As I mentioned, we are going to have calendars here. You'll see when is the next live. I don't know if you were on my TikTok live, but at the end of the day, when you join the TikTok live, you get to understand the business better and better and better. You also remember you can do faceless marketing, right? Or you can do paid marketing. At the end of the day, the choice is completely yours, right? When you do faceless marketing, you don't show your face. When you want to show your face, you talk about your experience. Like everyone should be actually saying how their first day was. When you start your new, you must actually open up a brand new TikTok account and obviously upgrade it to business, and then start getting your videos out. And remember, we have a content vault, right? That content vault has the different business units, right? So I am going to go through that, right? And this is where you're going to get your content from, right? When you log in, you're going to click on login. I'm already logged in, right? And here you have always the affiliate center, where you're going to see your stats, and you're going to see how many clicks you got. So when you start doing videos, and now your affiliate link is in your bio of your TikTok, when someone clicks on that, it's going to register here in your dashboard, right? So in your dashboard, it will also, when someone joins the 5-day free challenge and they register, it will show here as a referral under your thing, as I mentioned. And at the end of the day, it's all about playing around, right? So as I mentioned, payments, you're going to click on payment. You need to also put in your banking details, right? Payout details. Here you're going to click over here and you're going to enter your banking details. If your banking details is not there, you're obviously not going to be able to get paid, right? So obviously at the end of the day, I'm sure that's the first thing you'll do right now, right? So Affiliate Center is your go-to to obviously get your affiliate link, to obviously see your stats and all of that, right? So from that point of view, you also have the training center. When you take a membership from us, look at the amazing thing. You get all of these courses that normally cost 1,500 Rand each, absolutely free. Also, if you don't take a membership from us, you get the mastering the interview skills absolutely free, right? And you get into our school community, and you get all the services that we have that's on our community, which is upskilling yourself, coaching you, mentoring you from that point of view, right? Also, when you take the membership, you also get into our race challenge, which I'll explain in the last day, right? But for now, this content vault, this is where you can do faceless marketing. You choose which business you're wanting to market. You click on that business, like I'm going to do right now. And that is basically where you're going to choose what content you're wanting. You download it, and then you post it on your TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever you're wanting to market. That's for faceless marketing. You can also make a quick snippet of something like the C and put something there, click the link if you're wanting to change your life, So at the end of the day, I am going to come back to that, but at the end of the day, that's called your content vault, and you can choose anything from that point of view in the content vault, right? So from my side, I want to obviously let you know that what is our different business units. Now, I want to talk about Yes Recruits. Yes Recruits was started in August last year, right? And Yes Recruits is our way of telling people, you know what, we know that jobs are important. We know that you can't just start something if you don't have money saved, right? But at the same time, we are wanting to place as many people out there. And we have loaded, if you go to jobs, more than 1,000 different businesses are advertising their jobs and the recruitment agency on Yes Recruits. And people can apply for it, including yourself, right? But the reason for this was there is so many people without jobs, right? And we have brought this in, and it is grown so quick that we have more than 1,000 jobs. Look at this, right? And it's reputable businesses that is obviously having their jobs on here, right? So that's a go-to from our side. I just want to go back. There's a content vault, and you can download, this is just IT Upskill, right? You can download these videos. A caption is obviously, you can click that and upload this into your caption. When you upload the video, it will say description. You put this in there, and you can get the hashtags that you can use as well, right? You can copy the text, download the video, and obviously that's the content vault, right? And remember, every business unit that we have, you can choose which business unit you're wanting to market, which I'm going to go through now, the My Date, the Yes Marketing, all of that, right? Now I'm going to go through the business units, but you got the content, we got your back. And every day or every week we load up new content. So you don't have to stress with new content if you're wanting to do faceless. But as I mentioned, nothing is better for people to like, know, and trust you to be able to send your face with a talking video, right? But we know people don't want to show their face, so obviously that's one way. The other way is paid marketing. Now I want to talk about IT Upskill, right? This is one of the business units that you can choose to market. And if you click, obviously, how did I come here? I went to business unit, I clicked on SANFM business partners, right? And we'll be adding more business partners here. But if you click on any of this, right, say for IT Upskill, you will come to the landing page that all of the clients will come to. Right, so for IT Upskill, currently we're running bursaries, and we're running the free 5,999 and training voucher. So if people come here, just to let you know, here's the current contact center one that we're running for 1 month. If you click on here, it's obviously going to take them to the application to fill in. Right, the person can study at Cape Town campus or Sandton or online. They're only going to pay a once of 995, but this course actually costs 12 grand. It includes customer service, using a telephone as a sales tool. It includes contact center. All of the training that's in these courses is in this thing, and they only pay a registration fee and they can study. Now you can market this immediately, right? So if someone clicks here and comes, obviously if you are on our membership, you immediately can make that income for yourself. And I'm just going to go back just to show you the actual money comes from the bursaries when people pay for either for a 3-month career path, a 6-month career path, and 12-month career path. I'm not going to go into detail with this. I want you to explore this. Anyone that they click, they fill in a bursary application form. When they click your link in your affiliate link, we know that obviously they are your link. When they actually pay on our system, because after they do the bursary application form, they pay on SANFM, and it will track that they got the payment and you make income, right? So that is IT upskill. And you, if you want to set up this and you got an office and things like that, obviously the membership that you take, you can actually have a franchise of a training center anywhere in the world, because obviously remember, all these training is for international standards, and obviously the person can write international exams. This can be marketed anywhere in the world. Debt services is only for South Africa, right? You can market this, and obviously if they click here as well, it will capture the details and stuff, right? And at the end of the day, we will reach out to the clients, and obviously you also get a website for this as well, where it will capture the details, and obviously that is what we're going to teach you further, right, as well. But just remember this, the business units for debt services is something that you need to market. Why? Because this is the second biggest niche in the whole world, right? Everyone's in debt, right? So if you're going to be marketing and taking the videos, it's also in the content file. You can share it, you can talk about debt services, right? And what does a person that's in debt need? They need a second income, and becoming an affiliate, they can also become an affiliate to market any of these business units and create income for themselves to get out of debt, right? So 65% of people's in debt, so that's a go-to that you would want to market. Then yes, marketing is basically anyone needing a website, logo design, everyone needing basically marketing services. And if you get marketing services, there's different retainer packages that we charge, 2.5 a month, 5 grand a month, 15 grand a month, depending on scope of work of a client. Basic website, 5 grand to design, and there's different services here that obviously people can, for a logo design, corporate thing, and you're going to make commission on all of the yes marketing services, right? So if you are on the cheapest membership, you can market still all the different business units, right? At the end of the day, I'm also going to showcase Cape Town Coupon. We just bought out this business and we relaunched this business, and obviously with Cape Town Coupon, you can become a vendor, a business that can become a vendor, and they choose the different packages, and obviously you can create income from that point of view as well, right? So that is available. They can put their vouchers, and you can reach out to businesses, and guess what? The business will then tell you, I need a website, I need this, and you can use ads that goes out. They will reach out to you. Remember, people will only reach out to you when they actually need the service. This is something hard that everyone should get involved. OMA BPO is outsourced marketing agency, BPO, right? What this does is people can buy a franchise of OMA BPO, they can book call center agents, live chat agents, they can book their marketing social media, they can book a seat of our call center that we charge 25k per seat, and you can obviously make income from that point of view, right? So at the end of the day, that is OMA BPO, right? And the seats that they can book is in Sandton City and in Cape Town, but OMA BPO is much further than that. We are going to teach you how to basically get jobs on Fiverr, on Upwork, and people pay you in dollars, and you can't do the job, you outsource to us and we do the job for you. You get your percentage, we get ours. If you can do the job yourself, you can get 100% of the profit for yourself. Step Insurance is one of the insurance companies. You can market insurance, and you would obviously get paid, obviously recurring monthly from that point of view, right? Just Recruits, as I mentioned, currently it's free for all businesses and for all recruitment agencies, but we are obviously by end of this month, we'll start going on to a paid package, and you can get income from that, because when they click and you get that, you're also going to get income. Yes Coupons is why we started that, because of Cape Town Coupon. Yes Coupons is basically going to be for national, right? Anyone, anywhere in South Africa will be able to put their coupons on there, right? Auto Exotics also coming soon. We're going to have cars that people can purchase. If someone clicks and you get the lead and the purchase, you are going to make money, right? Same with the cell phones. You're going to market that as well when someone needs, and there's more things coming. There's something else that's coming that's hot. drop shipping. So if you are on a membership, you get a free website. You can then market the services depending on what membership you take. Remember, drop shipping is sought after because I was in a computer wholesaler, bit of history. I used to import computers from China, Singapore, all over the show. But the drop shipping is going to be done from South Africa. We're going to utilize the people that's already importing, the people that has a stock here, and we're going to be marketing those stock like perfumes, like cell phones, like TVs, microwaves, gadgets. All of that is going to be marketed as well, right? Obviously, that is something that is going to grow, and is drop servicing as well. What is drop servicing? Drop servicing is someone needing a website, someone needing services like the design and things like that. So all of those things are coming, and we're so excited. So if you thought this was just about a membership, no ways. You can choose to market all these different businesses on its own without marketing the membership, right? But everyone needs a license. If you want to market this, can you market that without a license? No. Can you market this without a license? No. And if you were to start any of these businesses, you would need staff, you would need premises, you would need all of that. With this, you don't need. Obviously, you're going to, depending on what you save to start the business, because remember, people out there, they have saved, they know if they buy a franchise of McDonald's, they're going to pay 4 million. If they buy a franchise of a debt business, they're going to pay like 1.5 million. If they buy a franchise of insurance, there's so much legislative things, even the debt services and stuff, you need to be NCR registered, all of that, it costs you so much. So taking a social affiliate network membership, obviously that makes sense, right? Because at the end of the day, all the memberships, like for example, it gives you a license to market anything that you're wanting, but guess what? You're going to make 50% income on anyone that takes any of the memberships, right? Now remember, you might not have money, but there's other people that want a debt business, they want a marketing business, they want all of that, and to do that, they need a different license to earn more money. Remember, they don't have expenses with having staff, they don't have expenses with doing admin, they don't deal with the clients, right? So at the end of the day, going back, I'm not going to go into too much detail. As you can see, this includes your website, it landing page, it includes your logo design, your brand, it includes your school access, it includes you can get multiple courses and do that, right? You also get the IT Upskill Contact Center career path, part of this package, right? You also get the entrepreneurship program, you get the certificate, you get mindset, there's so much value. And guess what? You're also going to obviously get something unique, and that we're going to keep till the end of the 5-day challenge. But this SANFM Executive costs 10K. I'm not going to go into the details, but you can see this one, you get a domain name, you get hosting for a year, right? You get so much more value. You get a 3-month career path that's valued at 8,000 plus. You get a part of this, right? What a membership does, it upgrades your skills. So you can choose any career path on the IT upskill, and you can study towards it. Why? For the OMA BPO. If you can do the designs, if you can do certain things, you keep 100% of the profit for yourself, and you get paid in dollars and all of that, right? As you can see, the earning potential increases on all the different business units. Like you saw, this was 10% earning, this would be 15% on the business units, this 25K would be 20%, and the big one, which is 75K, is 30%. But guess what? You're going to get the unique offering at the end of this 5-day challenge. You're going to want to stick around for that, right? Now remember, this is a license to market all that business units that I spoke about, right? So I obviously am very excited. Why? Because the future is about choosing your business niche that you wanting. So if you wanting to have the debt services, you're going to take from the content vault, that content vault, and you're going to start loading on your TikTok, on your socials, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, and you're going to push that. And you currently probably know what you're wanting to push, because you might have some experience in debt services, in marketing agency, in cell phone contracts, you know, that type of thing. So that's going to be your go-to, because if you work in a cell phone dealership and you can start marketing it and make income for yourself, then that's your go-to. And then SANFM is the license for anyone to be able to choose the niche that they're wanting, right? So obviously I've covered all of this, so I'm going to go through to the next side, which is basically to let you know that you just need to choose your niche, right? And obviously day 3 is about choosing that niche, going to the content vault. I'm just going to go last time to this quickly, going to the content vault and choosing which business units you wanting to market, and you can market multiple things. We always say if you're marketing multiple things, start separate TikTok accounts. You can have more than one, but just remember, upgrade and to put your link there is very important. We're also going to teach you how to create a link tree, and all of these business units can sit under your link tree. 3. But for now, please focus on studying the website on the different business units by going to business units and clicking on the business partners, and you'll see that exact site that I showed you now, which basically will showcase all the businesses that you can actually market. Now on that note, I'm sure you guys are excited, right? What you need to do, the 5-day challenge which you are in currently, you're sitting on day 3, you need to market that to get everyone else. Why? Because they're also looking for business niche that they're wanting. They're also looking to market debt. They're also looking to marketing services. They're also looking maybe for drop shipping. All of that you need a license for, right? And at the end of the day, we also have franchise available. If there's anyone here that wants to open up a physical franchise of SANFM, please reach out to me. Obviously, we have, that's a little bit far more expensive, but you know the value you're going to get. You're going to get set up, you're going to get all of the different perks, and you're going to get full training from that, and support and mentorship from that point of view. On that note, we look forward to seeing you on day 4. Keep doing, keep sharing, keep basically learning, and keep watching this video over and over. Go back to your first day, second day, third day, and choose your niche. Let's get you going. Let's create you creating income. You should already be marketing the IT upskill bursaries and even now the contact center. All you need to do is look at my videos, copy, and do the same. Keep well, God bless, and look forward to seeing you on day 4.